Hello Mia's Nation, once again I welcome you to Mia's Cuisine. My heart is heavy with the present situation happening in Cameroon. If you already know or haven't heard, the English-speaking Cameroon are trying to liberate themselves from the French-speaking Cameroon. As a result of this, lots of lives has been shattered. So please continue to put Cameroon in your prayers. I know there is nobody that can liberate us from this except the Almighty Himself. It might take longer than I expected, but someday we will come to freedom. So right now, Cameroon is going through civil war or genocide. I'm not sure what it is, but it's really bad there. So please continue to keep us in your prayers. Let's get back to cooking. Today, I will be cooking coconut rice. Coconut rice is like jollof rice, but the only difference is the coconut. So, I buy my coconut from scratch. It comes in the shell. I took out the coconut, grate, then I'll put in some water to remove the juice. I can make it myself. The same way I'll remove the juice to cook the coconut rice is the same way I can also remove the juice to make pure coconut oil. I'll show you that. Anyway, what you need to cook coconut rice, that's in my kitchen. I use parboiled rice. I also use some fresh tomatoes. I crush or chop in little pieces with my knife. Or if you want, you can use the whole canned tomato and just crush in the blender. That's if you cannot lay your hands on fresh tomatoes. I also use some vegetable, fresh carrots and peas, and chop in slices as you can see. I have some onion, some pepper, maggi, salt, and oil, cooking oil, vegetable oil, coconut oil, whatever it is you use. Let's get to it. Put my pot on the fire. Put in some oil, not too much, maybe half a cup. That's based on the quantity that you're cooking. And bring it to hot. When it's hot and ready, then you put in the onion and the fresh tomato. I'll also use some scallop and shrimp to put in my coconut rice. But you can cook it like that, then maybe later bake some chicken or fry some fish to go with it. But I don't just like my food plain. And with the coconut, to get the coconut juice, you need some warm coconut water to get the coconut juice. You can go with cold, but I like it warm to actually see the oil coming out from it. Our oil is hot and ready, so I put in my onion. And when it's crisp, then I'll put in the fresh tomato. Put in my fresh tomato. You will also need ginger, garlic, but since I am using my blended spices, which already have ginger, garlic, and some blended spices, green spices, I'll just put it in. I already have it here, but if you don't, you have to prepare your ginger and garlic separately. And I also have a video on how to make blended spices. Keep that in mind. I will allow my tomato to cook till there is no more sour taste. Then I will put my blended spices into it. So I will stir and cover it in medium heat, and you keep stirring as you go along, and you taste to make sure there's no more sour taste. While our fresh tomato is still on the stove, here is how I get out the juice from the coconut. So I just pour in some warm water, you squeeze, and put in a strainer to get out the coconut water or the juice. And you squeeze the chaff to drain every single coconut in it. So here's it. Here's the water. After my sauce is halfway through, put in a cube of maggi to start with, half a teaspoon of salt, and my pepper. There, and continue cooking. Add my blended spices. Stir. Let it cook again for a few moments. Our coconut sauce is ready. I'll put in my boiled shrimp and scallop, steamed shrimp and scallop. I'll then add my coconut milk in it. So the milk is based on the quantity of rice you're cooking. I am cooking 6 cups of rice. So I'll bring it to boil. When it's close to ready, then I'll wash the rice and put it inside. And while you are at it, once you put in the rice and the milk is not enough, you don't have enough milk, you can always add water. Like all the milk I have is now in here. So once the rice is in there and it's not properly cooked, I can always put water to finish the process. So I'll bring this coconut milk to boil before I put in the rice. At this point, you can also add the rest of your maggi and salt to taste. Our coconut milk is almost boiled. Next, you wash your rice maybe 4 to 6 times until you can't see the brownish water anymore. You see the water of the rice? It's really brown. So you wash till you can't see that anymore. This is my 6th wash. As you can see, it's way cleaner than when we started. So, yes, we are good to go. Here we are, putting the rice. Stir and cook. Prep time can be 30 to 45 minutes. You will know when it's ready. Means when you taste the rice, if it's soft, means it's ready. The last thing I'll add in here is my vegetable, my carrot and my peas. But if you don't care for it, you do not need it. So when the rice is halfway done, I will then put my carrot and my peas. Please cook on low or medium heat because it gets burnt easily. That's why I don't like cooking jollof rice like this. It gets burnt very easily. Time and again, you just have to stir to prevent it from burning or sticking underneath the pot. Continue cooking. Our rice is halfway cooked, so I'm now putting in my mixed vegetable. Like I said before, if you do not care for it, then don't put it. Add a little bit of water to continue the cooking process. And you stir. And continue cooking. Yes, our coconut rice is now ready. Like I mentioned before, the same way you cook coconut rice is similar to jollof rice. The only difference is with jollof rice you use water instead of coconut. So for those of you who did not like my jollof rice because I had to cook the sauce and pour the sauce into the rice separately, here is a do-over. Hope you enjoy it. Here we are. Once again, what you need is parboiled rice or any rice of your choice, coconut milk either from the can or do it yourself. You need some of my blended spices or just ginger and garlic. You need peas/carrot or get yourself mixed vegetable. You also need pepper, salt and maggi to taste. You need fresh tomato or canned crushed tomatoes. You need onion and a little bit of oil to fry the onion. Once again, this is coconut rice. I hope you enjoy it. It's similar to jollof rice. The difference is just the coconut water or coconut milk. Enjoy. Don't forget to share, subscribe and like. Take care and see you later. I'll talk to you in a little while.